Good day.
Hello. Is that how we're opening up today? That's not the
I
start
know.
of the song, right? That's
I
like
know. We've
halfway through the
just.
song.
I know. Oracle
I thought I'd
fucked the
change it
entry.
up. No, I'm
She just-
changing it up.
Oh, it's
And you didn't even tell us. You didn't even tell us you was mixing up the fucking intro. So there's me, completely bewildered.
I didn't have a clue what was going on. I was like, is this even our podcast? This is the wrong
I know.
shit. What
No,
is
it's
going
even
on in here?
This could be any fucking podcast. Now, the intro that our viewer has come to know is going to be completely like, what the fuck's going on? They're going to switch off straight away.
Son of a bitch. Our viewer's going to switch off.
I know. Our viewer's going to hate it.
Yeah, I was a bit confused, to be honest. I was like,
Even you were confused. You did it.
I know.
And you're the one, and you've played it off as if you were meant to do it as well, you fucking cheeky bitch.
Fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
Fucking hell, have a word with ya.
Cool guy over here.
Fucking the mixologist in the music
Sake, what
business.
is the point? Why do we even do this podcast?
I'm going to start being a
Fucking-
DJ.
Start being, you can be a fucking terrible DJ.
Yeah,
A
pick-
DJ.
You start playing all the songs halfway through, so they've like missed all the main bits.
You can be a DJ
Yeah.
at deaf gigs.
do the
The
musical
deaf
chairs.
Flynn, why are we here today? Let's get into
Oh
it.
fucking hell! It's UFC 259.
The
with,
UFK.
yeah, with a BNT Dub Reviews episode 7.
7.
And before we go any further, everybody, if you're watching, put it on pause. Don't switch it off. Just pause this bitch. And then go down, like, sub, and then afterwards, give us a little comment. Let us know what you thought of the event. You know, type it up.
Are you doing
know,
sign
he's my-
language?
He's signing. He's signing. Buzzsaw is my official signer.
That's the only sign language I know. You know what that is?
Uncle Jack is full of...
Gotta poop.
That's the... I only remember that from Meet the Fockers.
Yeah, that's probably where I got it from.
But we just finished watching the UFC from this past Saturday. We are here to review it, as we always do. And there was matches and fights and other bits and bobs. You know, all the stuff you kind of come to expect from a UFC event, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's a great review. Should we leave it there?
I know. I think that covers everything,
Yeah,
really,
there were
doesn't
some
it?
fights and played a bit of music. Nice.
Yeah, they played
Good.
some music. But no, we opened up with the matches we watched. I didn't watch the prelims or the whatever the fucking early prelims and the baby prelims and you know the pre-birth prelims and everything
Prenatal
like
prelims.
that. The prenatal prelims. I didn't watch any of that myself, but you did, Buzzsaw. But we don't touch that when we do these reviews because you know we're half-assing it.
No, it's not that. It's just that we're a very high standard. If you want to get on the boys' reviews, you need to be on the main card.
You need to be on the main
You got to
card.
up your game, motherfuckers.
We don't mess with you your fucking pre-show shit.
This prenatal bullshit. But didn't I tell you this is going to be a good pay-per-view?
Yeah, it was all right.
Well, right, this pay-per-view was amazing. What are you talking about? What were you watching?
It was better than the fight night from last week. I will say that.
It was
But,
100 times better. Come on, man. This is a good card.
It was still like it was interesting stuff that happened, but it wasn't like what I want. If there isn't at least one knockout and one ghastly cut in a card on a UFC, I am tremendously disappointed.
Did we not get any knockouts?
There was no knockouts.
Hey, man, Peter Yan knocked out Aljamain Sterling.
Yeah, but that was that was the best bit of the entire thing, and it was fucking horrible.
That was brutal. Oh, poor guy. But we'll get to it.
But we'll get to that. We'll get to the old to that hit. But we opened up with I haven't written down anybody's first names this week. Last week it just took up too much paper.
Who needs first names? Let's go WWE style.
Exactly. So we had Santos versus Rakic. I do not know if I am saying that correctly.
He doesn't even know how to pronounce it.
But we had that one there. That was a boring ass fucking fight though, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was pretty boring.
That was the worst one of the entire night.
Yeah, it
that I
built
saw.
up as it went along. Rakic didn't look like he wanted to be there. Santos didn't look like he wanted to be there. None of them were pulling the trigger. Santos looked out of shape. Pretty fucking boring fight.
Which is ironic, really, because he still looks in tremendous shape in comparison.
Oh yeah, he's just
To
not.
us.
He's just not as shredded as he normally is. He's usually
No,
at
I've
like
never
2%
seen-
body fat, and that fight he was like 4% body fat. So you know, pull your
Yeah,
finger out,
I've-
motherfucker.
I've never seen him prior to this, so I have no frame of reference on that. I'm like a child that wanders into the middle of a movie and wonders what the fuck's going on. But yeah, Santos just did not look like he wanted to be there. He looked really fucking timid. Like you said, like he's usually like compared like what he usually is like.
Well, he went 5 rounds with John Jones and hurt John, damaged him with leg kicks.
Yeah.
It was a close fight, and then to see him perform like that was kind of like, oh, what the fuck just happened?
Because he's coming back after a knee injury as well, isn't he? They said on the
John fucked his knee up.
Commentary.
John hit him with some leg kicks in that fight that messed his knee up pretty bad.
Yeah.
In the second round, I think it was, and he had to fight the rest of the fight on just one leg pretty much, and he did really well in that fight. So it was really surprising in this fight that he's come back really timid.
And it looked like Rakic as well was like just waiting for that kind of golden opportunity in that fight to kind of do something special, but then he never did.
No, how did that fight end? Was that decision?
That was.
I'm pretty sure that was a decision.
I'm pretty sure that might have been decision on that one. Yeah, because I think obviously with them both being super cautious as well, I don't think it went anywhere near any kind of knockout or anything like that or tap out.
You're right. No harm done.
Yeah, no harm done. You know what it's like. But Rakic unlocked his brown belt.
Yeah, got his brown belt in jiu-jitsu, I believe, for a decision where it didn't go to the ground at all. Okay, whatever rules you want to make, as long as he keeps paying his fees.
He's like Dwight Schrute in The Office. Had to fight Michael Scott for that belt.
Yeah. Oh, and he got it.
And next we went on to the Makachev. I don't know how to say his name versus Dober.
We'll call him Makachev. Against Drew
Makachev.
Dober. That was a bit of an outclass, really.
Oh yeah, that was just like it's like when Joe Rogan was like, "There is a high level grappling."
There was a lot of high level grappling, and he just beat the shit out of him with his grappling. He just held him on the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, it was ridiculous. He couldn't do anything. And so third round submission.
It was
a head and arm triangle.
Yeah, because it was the shoulder into the throat, weren't it?
Yeah, really brutal.
That
didn't even have perfect position on it to get proper like leverage into the choke. But
you could see at that last bit when in that last little like kind of tussle when they was on the ground there, Dober, you could just see in him he was like, "Oh, I'm fucking done now." He was literally like, "I'm fucking finished. Just do what you got to do."
This is the problem fighting these elite wrestlers. They're so good, they wear you out, and they make you want to die. They make you not want to be in the cage anymore. This is what Khabib's done to everybody. And this guy's almost like a new Khabib. He just fucking came in, put him on the ground, and there was nothing you could do from there.
Yeah, he was literally Dober just let him have his way with him.
Nice. What a
Literally,
slut.
just had his way with him like an absolute hooer. He just let him chin strap him. Because obviously Makachev had that massive chin strap.
Very cool chin strap. I want one of those.
Look, slightly Amish.
I'm working on it.
You're working on a chin strap. Well, you've got to get rid of the mustache.
Yeah, but I like the mustache too.
Well, that's not a chin strap then, is
Well,
it?
what is it?
That's a beard.
Just a beard. Can't I call it something
beard.
cool?
No, it's just a beard. There's no
you.
other cool thing. Beard's cool enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, so fuck you.
Fuck me.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck me.
But yeah, Dober just gave up on that and tapped out to the shouldery gimmick. But then we moved on to the controversial finish.
Here we go. Title fights now. We're moving into the big fight.
We're into the fun stuff.
Here we go.
We are.
It's time.
Fuck off, Bruce.
Not a fan of Buffer.
Can't stand him. You're not your brother. Stop trying to kind of get to that level because you're never going to get there, mate.
I feel like he's already more successful.
Takes way too long with his intros. He dances around too much. All right, he's trying to get himself over. All right.
Hold on. Do you remember when you hosted the Southwest Wrestling shows?
Yes, and this is why he's doing it wrong.
He's doing exactly what I did.
He's stealing my shit. And also, he's dressed like a jockey on St. Patrick's Day on this event.
I'm pretty sure he was pissed as well.
With his green blazer, he might have been pissed. He looked like he was ready to fucking go home.
Yeah, that guy's got some issues. He needs to work on Bruce Buffer.
I'm not a fan of Bruce. Not a fan of Bruce.
We'll tell him. We'll let him know.
He's not. Tweet him.
Someone tweet him. Let him know. Flynn is not a fan.
got fucking fed up with him, especially towards the end as well. Even at the end there, fucking Izzy was just literally they was like, just come on, mate, fuck me, God. All you got to say is my name. Get on with it.
That's the worst when you're in the main event as well, because Bruce goes on forever. You got to do a little warm up in the corner just to keep going.
You're probably gassed before you even start the fight because you're like, fuck hell, we've been doing this 20 minutes.
Oh, more sponsors? Jesus Christ.
This one's sponsored by Trojan, and it's sponsored by Manscaped, and it's sponsored by Modelo, and it's sponsored by Ape Stuff.
Only he says it 10 times slower than that.
Yeah. And he just emphasizes all the wrong words. Manscaped! And stuff like that.
You use Manscaped?
I don't use Manscaped. I don't even know what Manscaped... Well, I know what Manscaping is. I know what Manscaped is.
I think it's like... It's a clipper for your genetical area.
Your genetical area?
Yeah,
do you mean genitalia?
Yes, those. I don't like to say it. It's rude.
Genitalia?
Yeah, your genitalia.
Your genital...
But, yeah, I don't know. You Manscape? You trim down there?
I don't manscape. I don't manscape.
That's disgusting. You just let it go like a bear.
I keep it trimmed. You know,
you gotta keep it trimmed.
Got to keep it trimmed.
2021.
You're like Frank Reynolds in Always Sunny, where he's like, I just want to be pure because I don't think you have any hair on your body, you freak.
I got a little bit of chest hair at the moment since we're not doing shows. Can you see that? They can't. Don't worry about it. It's there. Don't worry. I'm a bit like a baby seal.
You're like if the sloth from Zootopia.
Oh, this sloth again. Fuck me.
If the sloth from Zootopia was shaved down.
Shaved down a sloth. That's what I look like. Yeah, very funny.
And ironically as well, the other day, I was watching, I was scrolling through Facebook, and suddenly the clip with Flash the sloth come up on my Facebook. And I was like, I couldn't write it. There it is.
Is that what his name is? Flash.
They call him Flash, and it's just ironic because they're like telling him a joke, and he's like, they tell him the joke, and he's like, he gets to the punchline, he just goes.
That is pretty funny. Oh, I'm into it now. That's cool.
Hey, Jane, what do you get? He just goes through the whole joke.
That's amazing. It feels like one of my matches.
It's super slow.
Super slow. Should we do the next bit yet? No. Not yet.
But yeah, that's you are Flash the Sloth from
Flash the Sloth. Cool. Call me Flash.
Call you Flash.
What fight are we on again? Aljamain Sterling and Petr Yan.
Yes, so we've got
not Pedo Yan.
Not Pedo Yan, like I was confused by last week.
Fuck's sake. You think everyone's a pedo?
I don't think everyone's a pedo. I just think that name sounded like pedo for a minute.
Yeah, fair enough. It does a bit. What do you think of this fight? Do you enjoy it?
This one was a bit more interesting. It started off interesting, and then it got a bit boring where Sterling just gassed himself the fuck out. He was fucked.
Right? Didn't I say that's what would happen before the fight?
You did call it. You
Thank
did call
you.
it.
I said
time.
I said Sterling. I said Sterling's going to come out aggressive, but I said Petr Yan, he's going to stay composed and he's going to win on points. And what happened?
He was winning on points.
He was winning on points until the biggest mistake of his fucking life. Jesus Christ. Let's talk about this for a minute. What the fuck happened?
I'm still pretty convinced that he's doing it to break Sterling and kind of send him packing from UFC. I feel like this was like they're saying, oh, they said like do this now in the corner, which they very well might have. But it very much looked to me like Yan, when he had his head like clinched, just went, I'm gonna fuck you up. And then just kneed him point blank in the head. Like there was no second guessing of it. Like even if his corner said, kick him now, like they said, there was no way he should have done it. Like it seemed very deliberate, very on purpose, and very kind of like preempted.
Right. You would think the world champion of a sport would have a little idea of what the rules of that sport are.
It just looked way too suspicious to me. I don't. Again, it might have just been a complete miscommunication and just lack of judgment in that point. You know, it's a high stakes match anyway. Your fucking title's on the line, so you're going to be a little bit maybe at times not as clear as you normally would be, maybe a little bit frazzed. But I don't know. It just looked a bit too suspicious to me, and it looked like he definitely did that on purpose.
It's just super confusing to me because he has nothing to gain from doing that at that point. He was winning the fight easily. All he had to do was keep going for another round, and he would still be champion. And I don't remember the last time someone got disqualified and lost a belt. This is the first time I've seen it in maybe ever.
He was just when he was stood there during the whole bit where the guy was like, just like Sterling was just there and was like, fucking hell, like Jesus Christ. But he was just stood there and he just looked so like unremorseful. Like he was just stood there, like it just looked so much like he meant to do that exactly as it was planned. Like it just did not look like he had any care for Sterling at all.
You're
like
right.
He was like, fuck you, mate, you're done.
Maybe he was trying to send him a message. Maybe he's like, I can do this now. I know I'll get a rematch, and he's going to come in fucked up from that last fight because of what I did to him.
He's going to come in now with a head of steam because he's got like, I've got a fucking point to fucking prove now. Now I'm the champion. I've got to kind of prove that I'm going to be the champion, and he's going to come in a little bit more wild. I would assume, and that's when Jan can then capitalize and just beat the fuck out of him, basically.
Well, here's the thing: just getting knocked out for psychologically, that's going to fuck you up. It's going to take him ages. He might never recover from that. He's always going to remember getting knocked out in that fight, and he's always going to feel like he lost that fight as well. He's never going to be like, oh, I won the belt.
You could see as well that he was just so fucking brokenhearted.
Yeah.
Like, and Jan has broken him now.
Yeah,
like,
he's a broken man.
It wasn't like a knockout, just a general knockout. If it's a general knockout, he's more likely to be able to come back from that to a degree.
Yeah.
But when it was like that.
That was like when Negan knocked out Glenn's fucking eyeball.
Exactly.
It was that brutal. He's already on his knees. Just
he fucking he just Lucille'd Sterling.
Right.
Like, he like, it was just such a fucking brutal thing, and it was the point where he was awake the entire time. It didn't knock him unconscious at any point. It just fucking knocked him for 6, and he was concussed.
Yeah.
He has to be concussed.
You could see in his eyes. His eyes were completely glazed over.
He was absolutely gone. Like, he knew where he was, he knew what was going on, but he didn't know what to do, and his legs weren't working with his head.
No, the referee was trying to stand him up. He couldn't stand up.
He was cognitive, but he wasn't, like, his body wasn't working with him.
I think it took them too long to decide that fight shouldn't continue. They left him on the ground for about 5 minutes before they were like, maybe we should call this one off.
The doctor come in and just kind of stood by him for a minute and then just kind of didn't say anything. It's the referee that seemed to be doing all the fucking business on that whole bit.
Yeah, I don't know what the doctor was doing. The doctor's like, hey, can you see straight? Like, what kind of fucking medical test is that? Can you see straight?
How many hands am I holding up? I don't know. I just feel like he's just fucked Sterling up now. Like, he won't come back from this. He'll lose the title in his next match.
I assume they'll get a rematch. I would assume
so, and I feel like Sterling at least deserves to get the rematch and prove himself that he can beat Jan for that title.
Yeah,
but I think Jan has mentally broken him now.
The thing as well, though, is we have number one contenders. We have I think Corey Sandhagen waiting for his title shot. So now what have we got to do? A rematch of these guys before that guy can get his shot?
I feel like there should be a rematch between them two before it goes any further.
I mean, it seems like it, because you can't just have Sterling be like the undisputed champion and go on and fight other contenders.
Yeah.
Because he was losing that fight.
Yeah. Jan deserved to get disqualified for that. Like
100%. 100%.
Like, thinking that he would, like, Sterling was going to come up. They knew how gassed he was.
Yep.
Like, they knew he was absolutely fucked at this point. And there was no way he was going to get up that quickly from being pushed as well. Like, he was being kept down. So that's like compressing his lungs anyway. So that's like taking air out of him.
Yeah.
He was not going to get up onto a somewhat vertical basis that quickly. He was like, it was completely just seemed wrong.
Just what a mistake. Just what a mistake by Jan. I mean, of all the things you could do, you know the rules. You practice all the time this fucking sport. I assume he's done this before, and then to make a mistake like that in a title fight, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Come on, man, you gotta do better than that.
Yeah, Yeah, I don't know. It just yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just Sterling's game plan was shit anyway from the get go.
That's his game plan. He always does. They come in fast and come in hard, and if you can win the fight in the first minute, then that's going to be great. But if it doesn't, then it's going to start going the other way.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know. He was just doing everything to wear himself out the whole way through.
Yeah,
Like when he had his legs like swept from under him, he just went like crazy legs.
yeah, just not using his energy efficiently.
He was just screaming like that, and yeah, I don't know. It's just a weird fight. It just had a weird atmosphere to it. This one.
Yeah,
But I remember you saying like Joe Rogan was like, "Oh, I'm nervous about this fight," because you didn't know how it was going to go either way when it first came in, like you said so.
right.
And like because you were saying like you feel tense with this before this whole fight started.
They're very contrasting styles. You see a lot of similar styles that cancel each other out, whereas these guys are very different, and that made it a great fight.
Mm. And like yeah, and just like Sterling was just not letting up like the whole way through. Like he wore himself out. Like he had 5 rounds. Like this wasn't a 3-rounder.
Yeah.
He didn't pace himself whatsoever.
I don't think he's gone 5 rounds before, so that probably makes a big difference, whereas Jan has.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think yeah, Sterling's game plan just was not on point. But then Jan, I just don't know what the fuck happened there. It just doesn't seem to me like that was a simple mistake. I feel like there's more to it.
Right? His manager basically passed him a steel chair, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll use this steel chair right in front of the referee."
Fucking have it. It was. Yeah, I don't know, but it looked like he said something to him, like because you said, "Oh, he might have been talking to his corner." I was like, he was way too close to Sterling's head to be talking to his corner.
Right, but he's not giving up. Like his head being there is intentional to keep his weight there. He's not going to give up that head position to be like, "What do you say?"
I understand he's not going to do that, like as blatant as that, but I would have assumed he would have been up a little bit more to kind of be able to project his voice out there. Why would he come? Because he went from that position of being up and being able to speak out.
Right, but then he was leaning his weight on
down.
him.
And then right before he kneed him in the head, he just comes straight down, said something, come back up, bang, fucking have it.
I mean, we can ask him. That's the only way you're going to know.
I know. I'm going to tweet and say, how could you? Would be my tweet.
How could you?
How could you?
Sterling don't remember what he said.
Sterling don't remember. Sterling doesn't. I don't know. I felt so sorry for the guy because you could tell he was fucking heartbroken as well. Like he dropped the belt in the ring after he like put it around his waist. He was like, "Fuck this, man! Like, I don't deserve this right now."
And he doesn't.
So
he was losing that fight.
He doesn't deserve. He was losing it. You know, he may have been able to come back and potentially get some extra points, but probably not. But yeah, I don't know. That was just a weird one. But
a little bit of arm done.
Little bit of arm done, but you know, he's not brown bread, so
not brown bread.
You know, lives to fight another day.
There you go then.
And he gets to enter with the title. You know, he can call himself champ now.
I don't think he's going to wear that belt.
No, I don't think he is. But then next up, we had the gals.
The chicas.
We had what was her name? Nunes.
Amanda Nunes.
Amanda. I was going to say Amanda, but I wasn't too sure.
Amanda
Nunes.
Amanda Nunes. You got it.
And then we had Anderson.
Megan.
Don't start on me.
Come on, man. Just say it one time.
No, it's Megan. It's Megan. All right. It's the same thing with Lara Croft. It's not Lara. It's Laura.
I don't think her name's Laura Croft.
Oh, it's Lara. Like, it's just annoying.
How long have you been saying Laura Croft for?
I always say Laura out of fucking protest.
I think you're wrong.
No, I don't like Lara. I was like, what's your name? Lara. It's like, fucking Laura. It's nice to say. It rolls off the tongue. Lara. Ugh.
I don't know. I think if anything, I prefer Lara.
I don't know. I prefer
Laura.
You're
saying it wrong. You're like Lara. It's what Lara.
Lara.
Yeah,
Lara.
That's better.
Lara. Still, I don't like it.
Ah, come on.
Laura just it feels nicer to say.
Oh, I'm Laura. Oh, Laura.
Well, I'm Laura Croft. I sound more of a professional.
Sound like a dickhead.
He sounds like more of a professional in her field than Lara.
I don't know, because she's like a cave diver or something.
She's a spelunker.
Laura Croft sounds like a news reporter.
Laura Croft sounds like a woman that knows what she's doing with the books.
Live from the skies with Laura Croft.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Sounds
that's not what she does
professional.
for a job though. She tombs.
She does. She tombs.
She raids tombs.
She raids
That's what I'm
tombs.
looking for.
Do you know what makes me laugh in the like the remakes they've done, or like the prequels to the new games? I don't really.
I deleted that today. I couldn't play that shit.
I have tried playing that first one about 3 different times, and it's not the case I don't like it.
I don't.
It's just the case it's a fucking long game.
I only played it for like an hour, and I was like, "This is shit. The gameplay's shit. The story's shit. The graphics are shit. I'm moving on."
I thought the graphics were pretty good for like when it came out. Like it was great.
Yeah,
But I
but it's
thought the games
2021
now,
now.
so
There's
I'm going to play
PS5s now. Move on.
I'm gonna play it. I will play it.
I
But the
tried.
game went on forever, and the one bit that makes me laugh, like she's there, like, oh, I hate caves, or do I hate tombs or something like that. It's like, well, here's an idea. Don't be a tomb raider.
Fucking dumbass.
Stupid cow.
I'm a pilot. Oh, I hate planes.
Oh, fucking hell. I tell you what, I hate podcasts.
I hate wrestling. Fucking shit.
Absolute gobshite it is.
Fuck's sake. What is the point? What is
Oh,
the
I don't
point?
know.
Anyway,
don't know
Amanda Nunes. Ah, what a
Good news
beast.
as well. That was quick. Fucking wham bam. Thank you, man. Get out of there, Megan.
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 You know what? She's been
And,
downgraded to Megan now. She got beat so quick.
She got beat so quick. She is a Megan.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking hell. I kind of want, like we said before, the whole, like when he was doing like the whole promo package and everything, I kind of wanted Megan to win.
Yeah, I know you did.
It would have been interesting.
I didn't. I'm glad.
Like,
I was
who'd've-
nervous. I'd hate for Amanda to lose now.
Like, she, like, I don't know. It's like Megan looked pretty good in like the promo package and that. But do you know what? I've got to start ignoring these promo packages because they really hype me up and get me excited. And then when I watch the fight, I'm like, well, that wasn't exactly what I was expecting after seeing all that shit.
Because they only show you the last 2 seconds of the fight where someone actually gets knocked out.
That's what I want to see instantly.
That's what the whole fight should be. Knocked down.
I would rather an entire show last half an hour.
That would be good.
Just consistent knockouts.
No, I'm on your side with that. I love knockouts. I need
say
knockouts.
they don't have guards anymore. They're not allowed to have guards.
No guards, no blocking.
No blocking, no guards. You take what you get.
Yeah, you lose a point if you block.
It's all about the footwork.
In fact, you get straight up disqualified if you block.
Straight up.
That's what I want. I need some more. There was no blood. There was no knockouts in this entire card.
Yeah.
There wasn't even a fucking nosebleed.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, but no, I don't think there was any blood.
Well, obviously, the prelims definitely had some blood because there was some bloody blood on the ground, on the
I didn't
canvas.
see any.
Say.
I didn't watch the early prelims though. I watched the prelims, but not the early prelims. There's too many prelims.
There's blood on the canvas, and I'm pretty sure, especially during COVID, they would have definitely changed that canvas from the last event.
I feel like UFC doesn't give a shit about COVID.
I feel like they slightly do. I think they have to at least outwardly show that they care by changing at least the fucking canvas.
Yeah, but they don't. They never change that canvas. That's the same canvas from UFC 100. Just on repeat. It's still good. Just dry it off. Wipe it down with a towel.
No, I'm done.
No, I'm done. What up the bum?
But yeah, that fucking Amanda Nunes though, she fucking just pummeled the shit into this broad.
Poor girl. I mean, I feel bad for any woman that has to fight Amanda Nunes, but like, what's bad is these women come into these fights thinking that they've got a chance. Megan's like, oh, you know, she's just a girl and she's not Irish. But
She was like, well, let's throw another shrimp on the barbie.
She bleeds like a regular human. That's what she was saying. And it's like, Amanda Nunes don't bleed, motherfucker. She's going to beat the fucking face off of you.
Yeah. And, well,
And she did that.
And I was glad you got to see this fight because I love Amanda Nunes. And I was really glad that she didn't get beat the first time you saw her. And she actually just beat the shit out of the woman. And I was really happy. I was like, yay, go Amanda. Oh, you got a little baby now too. Oh, a little cute baby.
I don't know. The whole, I kind of wanted Megan to win.
Oh, fuck off.
I did. I wanted Megan to win. I don't know who she is. I've never seen her fight before.
Well, you can't even say her name.
And I don't really care about her. Just as much as I don't care for Nunes either.
No, you do care for Nunes. You're getting it wrong. You care about Nunes. You want Nunes to win all the time.
Don't care about any of these fighters.
No, you're wrong. You do. You do.
I just want to see blood, gore, and viscera.
Who's Viscera?
Viscera is just bits of blood and gore.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's essentially what it is, and just bits of body, like cartilage popping out of them and stuff. And
Well, next time we're watching UFC, we'll just also cut ourselves.
I don't want to cut myself. I'm not saying it for myself.
Oh,
See,
right.
them.
You said blood. I just thought, we can find blood. That's not a problem. I got loads of it.
I'm not going to blade while I'm watching. I'm sad.
I got pints of blood you can see.
I've got pints of blood. I keep it in the bedroom.
You got to keep it in the fridge, man. You got to keep it fresh.
I know, you let it kind of go a bit gloopy.
Ooh, my favourite.
So pouring it over, and so then a massive pile just goes right in your face.
Like custard.
A nice thick ambrosia.
And bloodshed.
And bloodshed. But yeah, Nunes won, retains her belts. Plural. I don't know what belt she's fucking holding. I thought there's I'm used to watching wrestling where there's only like one division for women, so obviously they've got more than one division for women.
Oh, they got 4. This is like
4.
Political correctness gone mad.
Well, like you say, if there's obviously they are tailoring it because it's an actual fighting event.
Yeah,
to people's
real
weights
fights.
and categories and shit like that. It's it's not fake fighting.
Right. And weight is important. Big guys do often win, as we saw in our main event of the evening.
Don't know if I was a fan of that segue or not.
I thought it was good.
It was good. It was solid, but there's no real imagination to it.
I'm not trying to be imaginative here. I'm just trying to get to the next shit.
Why? Let's fucking roll with it, baby. Keep it loosey-goosey.
All right, then. Let's try and think of something more creative to get to the next match.
So we go from women's to event. Cool. I'm having a coffee now.
All right, and then Santa Claus turned up, and he said, "Ho, ho, ho, kids. This is an incredible evening. I hope you've all enjoyed your presents. And the greatest present of all is an incredible main event of the evening."
Would have been more relevant if it was in December.
I'm still on December time, though.
What the fuck, December time?
We're in lockdown. Everything's December time.
No.
Come on, man. Just give me something. I got to come up with a different segue again?
Yeah, got to come a different segue.
Fuck's sake, I can't even think of any more segues. Maybe it's your turn.
It's my turn. We've got Nunes Bam. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Now it's time to put the pancakes on the griddle for your main event of the evening. And that's my impression of Bruce.
Yeah, that was pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should just do the segues all the time.
And I feel like as well, they should come up with some different kind of like noises instead of the air horns between rounds.
Oh, what would you go for?
So I say mix it up, so a different one each time.
Ooh, you could do a spaceship one, like
Makes exactly like that kind of noise, or like a blaster, or something like that. But just something to kind of make sure that the fighters are still, kind of in the right mindset.
Car alarm.
Just someone going down the mic going.
Ooh, that'd be good. Phone ringing.
Phone ringing.
So like
Nokia.
they stop fighting and they're like, "Oh shit, whose phone's that?"
Oh fuck! Yeah, they're all like that. Everybody, all the guys on the outside. Just random noises, like a Facebook Messenger ding, things like that.
Like bird noises.
Like a pigeon coo.
What? How does a pigeon? I'm just saying coo.
Things like that.
That's an
What's
elephant.
that? I thought it was a penis.
No, why would I have a penis going out of my face?
That's, I don't know. Some people might be a dickhead.
Oh, I get it. I'm a dickhead.
So I did.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, good one.
But our main event.
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about.
That's what we're doing. We had Fizzy Izzy.
Fizzy Izzy, the man who can't be stopped, the unstoppable, the unattainable, the
Taking on Janice Blachowicz. Blachowicz?
I think he had it better the first time.
Blachowicz.
Yeah, we'll call him that.
Blachowicz.
Janice.
Janice.
Janice is a very popular
that's
name.
what Jan is. I'm assuming that's what Jan is short for.
I think it's short for
traditional Polish name.
Jan gonna fuck you up.
Jan gonna fuck you up. But Janice did look a bit scared.
Looked terrified.
Right. Like he looked fucking seriously wary going into that. And also he just looked generally confused. Like even after the fight, he was like, what the fuck? Did I leave the iron on? Like he's wondering, it's like he was remembering things he might have forgot to turn off at home.
He's like listing it off. Like, I shut the garage door. Yes. The oven, I definitely turned the oven off.
Turn the oven off. The iron, I was ironing my shorts before we come out.
Because all UFC fighters iron their shorts before they come out.
But they want it looking neat and tidy. You know, you don't want to see when you go out.
Exactly, discipline.
You know, he's there going, did I put the hairdryer, hair straighteners?
That's probably what it was, you know. He probably left his hair straighteners on.
Did I unplug the phone charger?
I never do that anyway.
Did I turn the shower off?
This guy don't shower, man.
You know, it could be a number of different things, but he just looked like he was listing off the things in his head that he might have left off on at home. Because every time he was like the round end, he was like, where am I?
he did look like a lost boy.
He was fucking done. He was spent.
But you know, when you spend so much time being the best fucking light heavyweight champion, then you're gonna forget things.
Can he call himself the best light heavyweight champion though?
Well, no, obviously not. Tell me why you think he's not the best light heavyweight champion.
He's won the title once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is his first defense.
Correct.
I think he needs at least a good 5 more fights and wins to call himself the best.
Not even close. He needs about 15 more wins to call himself the best. Because John Jones... I was really hoping you were going to bring up John Jones then. I was going to give you a point. But John Jones has, 14 light heavyweight title defenses? 14?
Why would I bring up John Jones? I don't have a clue who the fuck bloke is yet.
You do. I've told you about him. Greatest light heavyweight champion of all time. Vacated the belt to go up to heavyweight. Come on, man. I tell you this every week.
Not research the fucking UFC.
You don't need to research. I'm telling you. Therefore, you should remember it.
Yeah, but I've got to make my own opinion on this.
You have, but just take what I'm... You don't have an opinion yet, so just take what I'm telling you.
I get it. I've got to build my own opinion. I can't take other people's opinions, man.
Okay, well, let's just look at facts, yeah? Hashtag facts are facts, right? John Jones beat everybody. Never been defeated. One loss, not really a loss. He lost by DQ because he elbowed someone on top of the head. Not really a loss. Undefeated. John Jones, the greatest light heavyweight champion of all time. Izzy talks all this shit. Izzy. Oh, I'm going to beat John Jones. Oh, John Jones, he's nothing. I'm the greatest striker ever. Izzy couldn't even get one fucking light heavyweight title fight win. Not one. John Jones got 14.
And also, wasn't this his first light heavyweight title fight?
Yeah, he came up. He's the middleweight champion. He came up to fight for the light heavyweight belt.
So he's still got time to build up a repertoire of wins.
He's not doing that. He said he's going back to middleweight. He felt the power at light heavyweight, and he went, fuck that. I'm going back down to middleweight. I'm going to beat all those punks.
Okay. But yeah, fizzy Izzy. It didn't get fizzy.
Not fizzy at all.
He didn't get fizzy.
He was flat.
He was like a carbonated beverage left out in the sun. He was flat as a pancake, baby.
Especially by the end when he got taken down.
He didn't do it. He ain't doing it. And you know what? I was disappointed in him. I had high hopes for him. I've never seen him fight before. I pretended like I knew he would be good. And you know what? It was fucking boring. I was waiting so much for, again, these fucking promo packages of these people fucking clocking each other, fucking ruining people's lives. Why aren't I seeing this at all? Why am I not seeing any of this anymore? What the fuck, UFC? I don't care. You can fucking rig it for all I care. I don't give a fuck. Just make sure at least there's one knockout and one blocking cut. Just one of those at a fucking show, please.
Yeah, no, you're right about that.
Come on, Dana White, do me a favour, brother.
Dana shite.
No,
you're definitely right.
Dana took a shite in my mouth.
Izzy came up talking all this shit. He is the greatest middleweight. We know that because he's cleared out that division. But you can't just jump 20 pounds and expect to do as well. And Jan did the perfect thing in the last 2 rounds where he was able to take him down, lie on top of him, and fucking Izzy couldn't get up. There was nowhere for him to go. He was, there's an extra 20 pounds on top of me. I don't know what the fuck to do with that.
He was like a Ford Focus just drove over a deer and was sat on top of it. that he was not moving anywhere. He
Oh,
was
dear.
fucking done. But it was just like, it was a tense. Like, it felt really tense, the whole thing, because like a hush came over the whole, like, although there's barely anyone in the fucking arena, but there was like a hush that come over, and you could feel the tension kind of build from that as well, because everyone was like anticipating who the fuck's going to win here, like what's going to happen, what's going to finish this. And I think everybody, including both of us, I think we was expecting that one thing.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Didn't.
We went through 5 fucking rounds of Izzy pretending he was going to go hit him.
We've seen this before with Izzy, though. Izzy is that kind of guy who likes to sit back and wait for you to come in and then counter you. And when he fought Yoel Romero a couple of years ago, there was hardly any punches thrown in that fight because Izzy was waiting for Yoel to come to him, and then Yoel was waiting the other way around, and it just didn't work. And it's been a problem with a few of Izzy's fights.
And that's the problem. I think he might want to kind of replan his fucking game plan.
I mean,
because
so far, he's won every fight until this. So yeah, it's worked for him until now. There's going to be
that one person that's going to go, right, well, this guy's doing this all the fucking time. This guy never gets taken down. I'm going to take the fucker down.
Right.
See how good his fucking ground game is. And you know what? It's fucking shit.
It is shit. See, the thing is, no one else has been able to take him down.
He didn't know what to do. It's like he hasn't practiced it.
It was the weight advantage. Jan was so much heavier than him. Once he got him to the ground, Izzy couldn't get out from underneath him. He was so much bigger.
He couldn't. He doesn't. It's like they haven't practiced that during training.
And the thing is, he had, but Jan was so much bigger and so much stronger. There was nothing he could do. No one's ever taken Izzy down before. In his last 20 MMA fights, no one's ever taken him down before.
But again, they should have went, oh, he's a heavier guy. What if he gets you on your back, Izzy? Well,
that's the problem. What can you do? When you've got a bear on top of you, how the fuck do you get out from underneath it?
Well, they should have planned it better, because he didn't even look like he knew how to get out of anything.
No, he should have had like a little stabby knife in his trousers. Just shiv him up. Just shiv him up.
Jeez, the fuck was that?
Now that's got to be a DQ, right?
No, I let that go. I'd let that go if I was Herb the ref.
He'd bring the doctor in. Doctor's like, well, can you see straight? Can you carry on?
How many hands? No, fucking hell. That was just like, yeah, I was disappointed in that, because I was expecting, you see all these packages and you expect to see that big finish, and it was none of that. And it was just, Izzy just looked so confident all the way through. He looked like he's just waiting for something. You could feel he was waiting for something. I was like, oh, he's going to do something great in a minute. He's going to do something fucking great. And I was rooting for Izzy. I was rooting for him. And
I was too.
You know what? I've washed my hands of him.
Wash your hands of him. I've been so back and forth with Izzy his whole career. Like, when he first started, I was like, who's this guy? He's not done anything. He's not beat anyone yet. And then he started beating some people, and I started getting behind him, like, oh, this guy's actually the shit. This guy could be the GOAT. This guy might be the best. And now I'm straight back off the bandwagon. I've jumped back off that train. I'm like, fuck that Izzy motherfucker. Yeah. He needs to sort his fucking shit out.
You know who I'm all for? I'm all for Janice.
Oh, yeah, Janice Porter.
Polish guy out there again. Get him doing stuff, then put him on the mic afterwards where he just makes no sense.
So confused.
Absolutely confused. Loved it. Loved every minute of it.
What did you think about the fight, Jan? Oh, well, you know, the dodgems were good, and I like the big roller coaster. That is very fun. And then we go in the haunted house to finish, and I have a good time. No, yeah, Jan, that's not what the fuck we're talking about. What...
Oh, I'm sorry, I got all turned around in there.
That guy doesn't have a clue.
He's so fucking lost.
Oh, but what a man. What a champion.
But I like him. And they was having a good laugh afterwards as well, though. Like, after all of it happened, they was having a good chuckle together and stuff afterwards. Like,
yeah, man, Izzy's not even phased by this loss.
Definitely thought he'd won it for a split second as well, because when it said like the whole 3 rounds, he just went
5 rounds.
It was like, oh, and this guy's won, and he's like, oh shit.
Never mind. It was weird scores though. 49-45 are one of the scorecards. I can't even do that maths. How does that add up?
I don't understand the scorecards. I don't pay attention to them.
It's the same as boxing, right? You get 10 points if you win, 9 points if you lose.
Did boxing for 6 years. I still don't know.
You still don't know. Never mind. We need a new scoring system.
Just make it easy.
Just until someone gets knocked out. Let's just keep going.
Basically, the only way you get it is if like they, like why don't they do like a 2 thumbs up? Go 2s up on thumbs.
That'd be good. I'd like that.
And if every judge puts 2 thumbs up, like you have to put 2 thumbs up next to each fighter.
Right.
And whoever's got the most 2 thumbs gets the round.
Of course. Official Chuck Norris rules.
You have good six judges, so you double them up. So you've got Adesanya and you've got Janice. So one judge goes 2 thumbs for Izzy.
All right, let's pretend we're the judges. What do you do?
2 thumbs. Oh, we play We're the Judges.
We're the judges.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't understand the game.
You're explaining it to me, the thumbs up thing.
Yeah, I was doing it. So basically, right, first round. First round. Is it Janice or is it Izzy for you?
I'm going Izzy. How many thumbs do I put up?
But if you want him, put 2 thumbs.
Yeah, I'd Izzy first round.
Cool. Then I go 2 thumbs.
Right.
For Izzy.
Okay.
He's won the round.
Yeah. Nice.
Second round. Vote it.
Here we go. How's that?
And who's that for?
Jan.
For Jan.
Yeah.
All right. I go 2 thumbs up for Jan.
So how does this work in the situation of a 10-8 round?
For a 10-8 round? I don't know what that fucking means.
It means a dominant round. If someone just gets dominated, they don't get 10-9, they get 10-8.
Then you just write 2s up.
2s up.
Just write 2s up on it.
So we're going to have to provide everyone with a whiteboard or a pen and paper or something.
Yeah.
This sounds a bit more confusing.
I don't know. I think you're overly confusing it.
Maybe. We'll try it out. I'll text Dana after this.
Just text him up.
Got a new scoring system for your mate.
Flynn's come up with a scoring system he thinks will work better than what you're doing already.
Yeah, I mean
that or they just kind of write down, okay, like the judges, rather than watching the fight properly, like they're watching a fight on TV, they actually look at all the fucking scores. Like in boxing, you get a point if the head goes back. Boom.
Yeah.
All right. This is the fist. The pen is the fist.
Oh, nice.
Boom. Oh, 1 point.
That's amateur boxing, though, right?
It's amateur boxing, yeah. I'm
Right.
making it simple.
Oh, okay, yeah, keep it simple.
And then their gloves have got white gimmicks on it.
Yeah, little dots.
Little gimmicks. So they can see the body shot.
Oh, genius.
To score it exactly as you see it, right? Okay, you got 1 body shot in there, you got 1 body shot in there. All right, boom, 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 have your word, boom.
But how about this, right? What's worth more, a takedown or a left hook?
And also, it's 1 judge. In that situation, I'm going to put down to 1 judge.
1 judge, 1 Shao Kahn who makes all the rules.
Just 1 guy who decides, right, okay, that's what happened there, that's what happened there, that's what happened there. None is fannying about.
And at the end, he stands up and goes, "Finish him!" And then Peter Yan knees him in the head.
There's no guy that does that. He's just there. He just goes right at the end. He goes, right, okay, gone to a scoreboard, gone all rounds. All right, fair enough. All right, this is what I've written down.
So then,
just gives,
if it's wrong, we know who to blame.
Doesn't provide the actual scores. The scores themselves are confidential, and they will only be revealed in the event of an appeal.
Oh, that's appealing.
Exactly. So he just literally just hands him a piece of paper like at the Oscars. It's a golden envelope. It's got the fucking name of the winner in it.
Oh, fucking Buffer would love that.
So it slows Buffer the fuck down as well. Or speeds him up, should I say. Speeds that fucker up. So all he's got to say is the name. He ain't got to fucking whittle off all these fucking numbers.
He still will. He's an asshole.
Oh, no, he won't get any numbers. And I'll tell her what. I'll come in there and I'll be like the event organizer. I say, Buffy, if you go over fucking 2 minutes for each fucking intro, I'm going to fucking fire you on the spot, mate. I'll come into that fucking octagon and I will fucking cut you down to size, you son of a bitch, and I'll bring your brother in. How about that?
Oh, God, he'd be pissed then.
And then he'd be like, oh, shit, I can't. Oh, fucking hell. Mike.
But I feel like he'd still try and say all the same shit. He'd just speed it up 10 times.
And
now, time for the main event. We've got to get... And the sponsors are...
Yeah. I'm happy with doing that as long as you don't take 2 minutes. He goes a fucking millisecond, a nanosecond, over 2 minutes. The fucker's gone.
God, it's going to sound like horse racing commentary.
No chances either. No chances. He's had his chances.
No more strikes.
No more strikes, Bruce. Bruce, you're fucking gone.
You're out.
Just fucking done with him.
Buff that shit up.
Not saying he ain't a good announcer. Don't get me wrong. He's not a bad announcer.
I don't know. It sounds like you're saying he's a bad announcer.
Just fucking lengthy.
He's just a long announcer.
He's worse than me.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know if anybody's worse than you.
That's true. Still, if there's going to be a worse, it's going to be me, and I'm not letting him take my fucking trophy.
There you are, then.
No, I'm done.
Got the champ right here. That's fucking fighting talk.
It's fucking fighting
You want some of this shit, Buffer?
Buffer in an ounce off. Most entertaining announcement wins.
Oh god, that would be a disaster.
Oh god, it would be great.
We'll see if he can come down to a Southwest show.
I'll fucking punch him in the larynx.
The larynx. I don't even know what that is.
One Buffer, announce now.
This sounds like that ice skating scandal.
Then I get Jan out to fucking knee him in the fucking head.
Oh god, poor Jan. Poor Sterling, I should say.
Sterling, yeah, fuck Jan.
I don't know. Jan's a decent kid. He didn't mean to.
I don't know. He looked like fucking.
Although he did raise his hand at the end of the fight, still like. Yes,
yeah, he was still.
I need him in head. I don't give a fuck.
Idiot. And then look, he brought it down so sharply when he brought it down. I think someone was like, "Take your hand down, you fucking idiot."
Yeah. No, not cool, man. Not cool.
The referee was there and he rolled his eyes at him. And he was like, "Oh, fuck me. Good God, what an idiot." He was done.
I think he didn't even know the rules. I think at that point, it hadn't been translated to him that he'd lost the fight. He thought he'd won by knockout. He's like, yes, I win. I win fight. Is this what happens?
Oh, no, you evil fuck. You were done. You are finished, you bastard.
It was brutal. That was the most...
yeah, I don't know. I want more from my UFC events. Like, don't get me wrong. Obviously, I'm an elite athlete.
Clearly.
My opinion is clearly better than anybody else's.
Obviously. I mean, I don't think I know anyone who trains as hard as you do.
I tell you what, man. I'm fucking peak of my physical game.
You know what? These fighters are lucky that you like professional wrestling. Because if you got involved in UFC, whew, game over.
I tell you what. I'd come in there and I'd start be fisting faces. You know, be fisting everybody.
Everybody gets a fist.
Everybody gets fisted by Flynn.
You're going to get fisted. You're going to get fisted. You're going to fist me.
It's going to get to the point where I start dragging in retirees off the crowd. Just like punching them in the face with their Zimmer frame flails.
Eesh, that's harsh.
You know, I'm spent. I'm bent. I want more from the UFC events, though. I just want more. I want more entertainment from them. I don't like them when they go on long. Now, I know, obviously, they know what they're doing, and, you know, they are very, 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 very fucking good fighters. Like, and, you know...
I mean, they're okay.
Like, yeah, there's better than others and everything like that, but I don't know. I just, as a fan of people getting hurt, like, I like watching, like, compilation videos of people getting... or compilation videos of knockouts. I want to see knockouts when I'm watching the event.
So you want the event to just be a compilation of knockouts?
Essentially, yeah.
I mean, we can have a word. I mean, it's not really how the sport works, but I'm sure, you know, maybe we can watch some bare knuckle boxing or something.
Maybe that'll be it. Maybe I need to watch that afterwards to kind of get to sate my bloodlust.
Or beforehand, just so you've already got it out of the way.
Or beforehand. I don't know. Whatever. We'll try it both ways.
Yeah, we'll do it both ways. That's cool.
You know.
Oracle, don't laugh. Don't laugh at both ways, Oracle.
Yeah, Oracle.
Bringing down the whole tone of the show.
Tell you what. Just because I go both ways, you know, I'm happy to try it both ways. It doesn't mean that you can laugh, Oracle.
It's good to hear you're so open.
What I heard about you.
Oh.
But I don't know. I just want a bit more entertainment from my fucking UFC. Like, I know they're fighting, and, you know, they're going to be playing their strategies and everything else like that. They've got game plans and all that stuff. I know all of that shit. But as somebody that doesn't watch UFC religiously until pretty much now, because I'm watching every single fucking event under the sun.
Hell yeah.
But I don't know. I just want a little bit more. I just want a bit more. Like, as somebody that just hasn't watched it all that long, I've heard of all these great knockouts. I want a bit of that myself.
You'll get it. You'll get it. Be patient, man.
I'm not a patient man, okay? I'm not a patient man. I like things like that.
Nah, the doctors must hate you.
They do.
I'm not a patient man.
I'm not a patient. I'm not a patient. They're like, you are a patient. I'm not a patient man.
That's terrible. We shouldn't have made that joke. I
That
shouldn't
is
have
a
gone
terrible
there.
joke.
Never mind.
Did you put that up and I had to kind of roll with it because I was in that fucking zone?
Yeah, no, that's my fault. I'll take the hit for that one.
You will take the fucking hit for that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all the listeners. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Please don't
I probably
unsubscribe.
have a clue what I'm on about, and people are going to look at this going, this fucker doesn't have a clue what he's on about. And you know what? You're right.
Spot on.
I know I have no fucking clue about UFC, and I probably never will.
What are
Because
you talking about?
Because I will not take the time to look into it.
That's right. That's why we've got an expert like me who can't pronounce their names properly.
That is why you are here, Buzzsaw. You are my Myagi to my Danielson.
Yeah, is that his name?
Yeah,
Nice. Good reference.
yeah. That's
Cobra
it.
Kai.
Daniel. That's Karate Kid. That one I was referencing.
The same thing, though.
You know. Otherwise, I'd say you are the Johnny Lawrence to my Miguel.
You do kind of look like Miguel.
Do I look? I look like Miguel, as if he had a heavy eating disorder.
Yes.
Where
For
he
a
just
long
eat
time.
way too much. And this guy's like, he's gotten so fat, the fat has gone to the pores of his skin, and he's gone from looking like a Latino man to just a fat white guy. Like the yellow fat has discolored his natural pigmentation.
Like if they had,
and now he looks like me, and I could not feel more sorry for him.
you could do if they remade the remake, you could play Miguel
I could play Miguel
in 10 years' time.
In 10 years' time, bring back the original actor. They brought me in.
Shit, what happened, man?
That, or I could play his fat uncle.
Oh, you could do that.
I could play his fat uncle that comes in. It's like, who's this? Oh, it's Uncle Flynn. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Walking. Johnny. I would teach the kids this way. I wouldn't teach the kids karate like that. No way. Why are you kicking? All fist, brother. Just fist everybody. That's how I would Cobra Kai.
That's some funny shit, man. We need to open up a karate school.
We just need to contact the Cobra Kai creators and get me a part in it.
Yeah, we can do that.
And I have a standoff with Johnny Lawrence and Daniel Larusso. It's a 2-on-1. They're going to go twos up on me.
Twos up.
They're going to try and go against my teriyaki style.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Start fucking leveling them left, right, and center. Daniel LaRusso dies after I stabbing him in the neck with a skewer.
Oh, nice. A little bit of Hank Shank.
A bit of a Hank Shank in the throat with a vegetable skewer.
That's nice. I taught you that one.
Yeah, and Johnny Lawrence, I sent him packing back to Pasadena.
Backpacking.
I know, I just sent him back to Pasadena.
Oh, right. Okay. I thought you were going to send him on a nice little vacation.
Town over. You know, just send him back in. I was like, fuck you, Lawrence. This is my school now.
Ah, my school.
Then I go check out Crease.
Yeah.
What's his name? What's his first name? What's Crease's first name? I can't remember. But Crease, that guy.
Rob?
Let's say Leslie.
I think it's Rob. Rob Crease.
He's like a Leslie Crease.
Leslie Crease.
Leslie Crease.
Okay. We'll go with it. Whatever.
And then I go meet him. I bash his hands with a hammer.
Oh. Like the fighter.
Retire completely. Becomes a broken man. Goes to drinking alcohol and eventually dies.
That's the life.
And then I take over Cobra Kai and it's under my tutelage.
Tutelage. Sounds rude.
Johnny Lawrence tries to come back. I shoot him in the face with a 12 gauge.
And then what?
We go to his funeral. I piss on his coffin.
He's dead.
He's dead. I shot him in the face with a 12 gauge.
Yeah, but he knows karate.
That doesn't block bullets, man.
I don't know, man. Did you watch The Matrix?
Matrix is bullshit.
Come on, fuck's sake, man. You've said some stupid shit on this podcast, but if you're going to start talking about the authenticity of The Matrix, we've got real problems.
Fuck your Matrix. But yeah, that's how my Cobra Kai would go.
Result.
Then all the kids would just eventually get pulled out by their parents from the school because I'm a danger to them, and I go down for 15 years and I die in jail.
Makes sense. I don't know how that hasn't happened more in that show already. I mean, those kids are kicking the fuck out of each other.
Yeah, and there's also like even Johnny Lawrence is beating the shit out of kids.
Yeah, I mean, they're meant to be teaching them like respect and discipline, and they all just get into brawls all the time.
Yeah, and then they're still trying to defend karate and saying it's not the karate that did it. I was like, clearly it was.
They all learned karate, and then they became savages.
Larusso, you're the one that fucking started it.
Yeah.
You're the fucker that started it. If you didn't get all bitter because he'd started Cobra Kai back up,
Fucking Sun Valley champion.
Could just left it be and continued on dealing with your actual legitimate business.
Yeah, selling cars. He was always the bad guy. He was always a piece of shit.
You look back at it and he was.
100%. 100%.
So Larusso's a big old dick.
Yeah.
He's the reason for Miguel's paralyzation.
Oh.
Well, not so. No, he's back now, and he's walking about now.
I don't know. I haven't seen that far in.
Why are you fucking? We spoke about this months ago. Now you're fucking done. You're fucking done.
I'm done. I'm done.
You don't deserve to watch Cobra Kai anymore.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Cutting you off.
No, you can't cut me off. I've got it on Netflix or Amazon or whatever it's on.
I'm gonna call up Netflix and tell them to cancel your account.
Ah, well, it's on my mum's account, so fuck you.
Well, I call them up and say, cancel Mrs. Bronson's.
Now you don't know her name. You don't know her name. Her name isn't even Mrs. Bronson.
Oh, I do know her name.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
Don't test me.
All right, I won't watch it.
Very ugly, this review.
I think the review ended about 20 minutes ago. We've just been talking absolute shit.
Off the rails. We've gone so far off the rails. Buzzsaw, what's your rating?
Oh yeah, ratings. Fuck me.
We've got to rate the review.
We got to rate the review. I'm gonna give this.
I'm in a weird mood today.
Okay, well I'm gonna give this one a flying crane kick.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna give this a Miguel Diaz paralyzation.
Nice.
Oracle.
Oh god, now I've got to come up with something fancy.
You don't really. We always come up with fancy things, and you're just like, oh yeah, it's 2-star.
Yeah, I just keep doing my star ratings. So I'm gonna give this a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7, a strong 7, because Amanda Nunes kept the belts.
Okay. Oracle with the sensible answer.
All right.
As always.
Good job.
But yeah, this has been BNT Dub Reviewz episode 7, UFC 259. Let us know what you guys thought of the event in the comments below. We'd very much like to hear what you think.
Yeah, please do. I'm loving doing these reviews. I really want to hear what you guys think too. Hit us up.
I'm enjoying them too. Like, these are good fun. These are good fun to do. And I'm getting to check out a sport I never watched before and still really shouldn't probably be reviewing it, but I do anyway.
Maybe we should review other sports we know nothing about, like curling.
Oh, curling would be eventful.
Right? They do loads of events. Is there like horse riding events? Is that a thing?
Dressage.
Oh yeah, we could do some dressage.
Dressage, maybe some pole vaulting.
That one's got a nice mane.
One's got a nice mane. Oh, I like the trim on that one. I like the trim. I like the cut of that horse's jib.
Oh.
But yeah, just let us know. Shout out to Jack Lowe, who always comments, our one commenter.
What a good man.
Good lad. No, it's like, fucking hell. Fucking hell, there are, Jackie boy. Have a word. And yeah, just let us know what you guys thought. Let us know what you guys thought of the event. If there's anything else that you'd like to hear us actually review, we'd love to know. Let us know. But we will be back tomorrow, same time, 2 p.m. on the Yube of Chew, or YouTube, as it's commonly known as. We'll also be on SoundCloud and Spotify, so we're available on all those platforms for you to listen or watch. Yeah, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. every day. There will be some form of content. Probably not all exactly all the time, but there will be content around that time.
Just keep checking, motherfuckers. We got some good shit for you.
And do you want to know how you'll know? If you click on subscribe and you click the little notification icon, it'll tell you every time, every single time we upload a video to the YouTube.
That's what I'm talking about.
And yeah, give us a like, give us everything, guys. We love hearing from you. We're loving all the support at the minute, and we can't wait to be able to do more and more and more stuff, especially when we're out of this goddamn dreaded lockdown. We've got a lot of cool stuff planned, and eventually I can see my Buzzsaw again.
Yay!
Oh, son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
I set you up.
Episode 7 of Boys in the Wood Reviews. I've been Flynn Burden.
I'm in the Buzzsaw Bronson.
And I've been Oracle.
There she is. There's the lady. There she is. Our little Oracle. All right, guys. Fucking wrap this shit up. Let's send us home.
Let's do it.
Get us out of here.
Peace. See you next time, motherfuckers.
One love.